Another thing that I have found to be very helpful with my students who are already reading pretty independently, um, up until even my eighth graders, is this Google extension called Insert Learning. And you can just Google this for Chrome and you can add it to your online database. So there are a few options for this. You can actually like have a dashboard and create a classroom in a folder and assign lessons, but it can also be added right here kind of to your quick access apps. And the way I use it in sessions is if I'm working on a passage and I'm working on reading comprehension or vocabulary, you go ahead and click this and a purple little arrow will pull up on the left side, and when you click that, there are different options that pull up. So for example, while you're reading, if there's a word that you really want to have your students focus on, you can go ahead and choose the highlighter option and highlight it, or you can change the color. There's a few options, and you can add a comment, right? So this would be a good place to say, either during or before the session, what is a synonym for popular? If you're working on some vocabulary or something like that, you can also insert a sticky note in a paragraph, so you can seamlessly add in images, YouTube links, including like videos, and post them right there. So if you have like a short video that relates to the topic, you can copy the YouTube URL and put it here, and it will very seamlessly just add it in to a point where it looks like it's embedded, and all you have to do is press play. So that's very unique. Another thing you could do is insert a question. So if you have a specific question that you would like to pose here for discussion or for comprehension, you can post it. You can also choose from a bunch of different question stems that will help you kind of get that question started. And there's also a discussion feature depending on how many students you are working on with this. Some of these features are like more specific to if you're making it an assignment, but it's really quick and really easy to use. And my students just like how seamless it is, so that's a great option. A unique system to use is called Cami, and you can download it as an extension app through Google. So this is the logo. So you can just Google that and download it and add it to your app section if you're using Chrome. And this has similar annotation features to the Insert Learning tab I also showed, but you can open up from a lot of different places. So let's say I'm opening from my computer, I'm going to look for one of the documents I was working on earlier with one of my younger students, and you can upload all of it here, and even this shows some of the information that my student and I had annotated before we got started. So you can do different markups. You can text highlight, box highlight, strike through, or underline. So if I'm working with a student and they really need the annotations to be differentiated, I might say, okay, we're going to highlight the unfamiliar words. We're going to underline, the people involved or the locations, things like that. And there's also a bunch of different colors that you can use to color code. You can also make comments as necessary, write in text boxes, which is what we did up here when I said, okay, let's think about what you know about trains and what your own experiences have been. You can also draw or create shapes. You can erase different things. And the nice thing about this is that you can connect it to your Google Drive and save it right to your Google Drive if you would like to. So you can always re-upload this and continue to work on it with your students.